welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 18 of foundation. And so today there was no frogs, thank God. We're planning for March. I'm planning for March. Sinead and I are planning for March. So becoming, that sense of, that identity. You know, what are you becoming? What are you aspiring to? How do you lay down the blocks, the foundations in the deep of you and aspire towards something? And then, this week I have a graduation. Another training in Galway, another cranial training in Galway is graduating, which is just amazing. Amazing. Another 12 little bunny rabbits of cranio heading off into the world. That's really exciting. And then, we're here. We're plodding along, building foundations, slowly, steadily, laying down that sense of just turning up, whatever way it is that you turn up. I'm feeling the quickening of spring within me. That sense of the day, like last night at 6 o'clock, so Irish. Oh, there's a great stretch in the evening. There really was. Like I was outside pottering around, heading out to the gate, doing some stuff, and it was not full light, but it was bright at 6 o'clock last night, which is just glorious. That sense of the space that creates in me is just wonderful. It does also create a longer list of to-dos out in the garden. I'm like, oh, look. So anyways, I got a load of stone, a big truck full of stone the other day, which was very exciting. I'd highly recommend it. It's so exciting getting a load of stone. Anyways, and so I'm going to be pottering away, doing all the spring stuff in the next while, which is really, really, I just love it. So becoming. So come, let's lie on the floor, let's move, let's connect, and great, cool, come. Again, reminder, I've said this so many times now, you all know, have weights or tins of tomatoes for becoming. So landing on the floor, knees are bent, and land with purpose into your body, or purposefully, really feeling that you can feel and find and connect and be with all that there is right now. Nice. And then just check in, that felt sense of you right now, that feeling of this moment in your body. The feeling tones, the sensations. Nice. And then just rock your knees from side to side. And as you rock your knees, get a sense of your ribs, your belly, your pelvis, thighs, knees. Nice. Back to center. Roll up along your spine, lifting high. And then roll down along your spine to land on the floor. Roll up along your spine. And roll down along your spine. Rolling up. And rolling down. Rolling up. Rolling down. Nice. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling, bring your palms together, unpack your shoulders, kind of have a bit of a fishy, swimmy moment with your arms. Oh, it's very nice. Yes. Swim your arms like fish above you. Oh, so lovely. Oh, nice. I like it. Fishy arms. And then roll up along your spine so that you lift up through your pelvis. Rise up towards the ceiling with your hips. And as you roll down, get really tiger with your spine. So tiger with your spine is where you're really being very purposeful and powerful through the back of your spine, through the deep of your shoulders. As you roll up and down, each part of you is trying to connect. I suppose tiger is what I see. I just see those, the hunting tiger, kind of a panther, that sense of the grace and power and poise. And I suppose contained, potent power, so they're not flopping all over the place. they're really steady and deep and slow. And so just feel that. You know, if you were a hunting panther right now, how would your spine move? Nice. Super. So drop your bum to the floor, walk your feet a little bit closer together. So your feet are maybe, you know, like close your feet together. And then lift both of your toes, lift your heels. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. And just feel that. Nice. And then staying on your heels, roll up through your spine. What happens through your spine as you stay on your heels? And then come to your toes and roll up along your spine. Nice. Come to your heels, roll up along your spine. Nice. Landing down, come up onto your toes, roll up along your spine. Rolling all the way down. Nice. Feet flat, roll up along your spine. And then lower your bum halfway down and draw your right knee towards you. Bend your right elbows. And so your bum is now lowering down towards the floor. It's still floating, hovering, but it's lower to the floor. And then as I reach long, you're going to lift your hips, stretch your arms overhead, and reach your leg to a 45-degree angle. This is pure zoomies. Yesterday we did stable zoomies. These are the rounding zoomies. So as you bring your elbow to your knee, let your bum lower. And as you reach long, let your hips lift. As you bring your elbow to your knee, your bum lowers. As you reach long, lift your hips. Touch, bum lowers. Long, hip lifts. One more time. Touch, bum lowers. Long, hips lift. Other side. Touch your left elbow to your knee. Lowers your bum. Reach long, hips lift. Touch. Long. Touch, bum lowers. Long. Touch, bum lowers. Long. We're going to try the other ones, the stable zoomies. Okay, so bend your elbows. Keep your hips in the exact same place. So I'm going to have to bring my feet a little bit closer. As I go to do that, I'm like, oh, I need to bring my feet closer. So feet come closer. Keep your hips in the same place. Draw your elbow to your knee and then stretch long. But your hips stay in the exact same place. Elbow to your knee. Long. Interesting. It has less shelf life. I can't stay here as long because I'm staying with one strong muscle through the front of the left hip. So there's a limit to how long I can do this. Nice. Change. Left elbow, left knee, staying stable through your pelvis. Long. Whereas in moving zoomies, because we're traveling through a range, we can actually do it for a long time because there's no one set of muscles that are stabilizing. Here, the front of your right hip is working really hard. Super. Bum to the floor, arms wide. Pause. Find that breath, that deep calibration breath that's settling. Nice. Drop your knees to the right. Pause. Nice. All the way back up to center. Drop your knees to the left. Well, after all that stabilizing, this feels really spacious and very soft. And it's like I'm like kind of spreading and widening through the sense of me. Whereas the other one, I could feel I was narrowing and contracting the whole of me, like my mind, body, and spirit narrowing and contracting. Whereas now there's this kind of expansive reaching and opening. Nice. We'll do it one more time each side just because it's so lovely. Drop your knees to the right. Can you find that space in your body? I feel like a very slow moving glacier, but it's not cold. It's like snow. No, it's like sand, slow moving sand, slowly. Maybe I feel like a desert. Come back up to center and drop your knees to the left and pause. Awesome. So rolling all the way over and come up onto your hands and knees. So earlier when we were doing zoomies, I was reminded that it's very similar to cat cow. No, to bird dog, I think they call this one. No idea why it's called bird dog. But anyways, so we're gonna, the name doesn't make sense to me. So stretch your right leg long so your toes are on the floor. And just feel like you're stretching into your calf and lengthening into your heel, and like I'm leaning my weight back into that heel. So the weight of me is really pulling backwards. Nice. And then rock your weight out of that knee, heel, and then draw your forehead to your knee and your knee to your forehead. Nice. Stretch your leg long, toe to the floor, rock your weight back into your heel. If you want to, you can lift the left knee off the floor and draw your left knee towards your chest. So it just means that you're really creating weight into that right calf into the right leg. Nice. Drop your left knee to the floor, draw your right knee towards you. Rounding your back, tuck your forehead forward. Nice. Right leg long. Stay there, leaning back into your heel, or draw the left thigh towards your chest. Nice, knee to the floor, other side. So start with the left leg long, heel moves away. Feel that you're rocking your weight backwards into that heel, into that leg. Nice, draw your left forehead towards your left knee, even just your forehead towards your left knee. Stretch your left leg long. Stay here, rocking your weight backwards, or draw the right knee up towards your chest. Knee to the floor, draw your left knee towards your forehead. Stretch your leg long, lift your right knee off the floor. Nice, both knees to the floor. Sit your bum back, make fists out of your hands, roll into your wrists. And then roll in your other direction. I must ask Sinead, but I'd say we're up on 1,500 morning classes now. Isn't that wild? I listened to the most amazing podcast the other day. It was James Clear, my favorite. James Clear. He's the systems man, foundation, systems, goal setting, and all that. But he became an expert at habits because he just kept doing them. He kept practicing them. He kept writing about them. He kept writing books. He just kept doing it, and now he's the world's expert on habits. And so, in some ways, when I started live streaming to YouTube, I had no idea. Now I think I'm an expert. Pull your heels back and draw back. Yeah, so there's that thing where what you continuously do, you become really good at. And so, yeah, nice. Pull your heels back, drawing back into your legs, opening through your calves. Bend your knees, round your back as you bend your knees. Arch your back as you lengthen through your legs. Nice. Bend your knees. Straighten your legs. Bend your knees. Straighten your legs. Cool. Both knees to the floor. So reach your right hand forward so your fingers are on the floor, and then turn your thumb towards the ceiling and lengthen your arm straight up beside your ear. Nice. Bring your fingers to the floor. Pull your elbow back into lawnmower. Stretch your arm long. Arm towards your ear. Fingers to the floor. Pull back into lawnmower. One more time. Long. Thumb towards the ceiling. Touch. Lawnmower. Cool. Other side. Left fingers out. Thumb towards the ceiling. Touch. Lawnmower. Long. Thumb towards the ceiling. touch, lawnmower. Nice, one more time. Touch, thumb towards the ceiling, touch, lawnmower. So we have two different combinations, legs and arms. So we're going to combine them together. So right arm long, baby finger is on the floor, left leg long, pause there. Nice, reach your right thumb towards the ceiling. Maybe bring your left heel towards the ceiling as you reach long. Nice. Bring your right elbow to your left knee, rounding forward. And then reach long through your arm, long through your leg. Touch your left elbow, your right elbow to your left knee. Long. Right elbow, left knee. Long. Last one. Right elbow, left knee. Long. Great. Other side. Left arm is long, right leg is long. Same one for the next while. So no matter what I say, it's the same. Left arm, right leg. So reaching up with both and then touch. Left elbow, right knee. Reach long. Touch. Reach long. Touch. One more time. Long. Touch. Nice. Come down into your child's pose. Pause. You can have your arms back. You can have your arms forward. You can have your head resting in your hands or your head resting on the floor. And really see if you can find that, that expand. So the more I lean into the calibration breath, which is, oh, right now is resting time. I talk about a lot of my yoga classes, the in-person ones. I talk about this practice that I have, which is I practice napping. So sometime during the day, I'll go, oh, and I'll sit down and I'll get to the point where I'm just about to fall asleep. And then I head off into my day again. But if there's something about that total turning down and dropping in, that my nervous system is now really deepening into, now is a moment to rest, let's take it. So as I rest here in child's pose, there's that same feeling of like that expanding desert of space and time and rest. Yeah, the more I lean into it, the bigger it's getting. It's really quite cool. Okay, so come up to stand. Resting is now over. So feet are on the floor and just lift and drop 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can reach your arms up if you want. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome job. So hands to your knees. Round your back. Draw your forehead down. And then sit your bum down and arch your back and draw your chin way up and forward. Nice. Round your back, forehead down. This is frog. You can have your hands on the floor if you wish. Hands on your knees, hands on the floor. And then draw your chin forward, either hands on your knees, hands on the floor, or bum low as you reach up. So nice. Rounding down, whatever version you're doing. Look up, chin up, whatever version you're doing. Rounding down. If you're doing this on a chair, amazing. Up, looking up. Rounding down. Up, look up. Last one. Rounding down, looking down. Up, looking up. Nice. Coming up to stand, hands to your hips. Last movement before we come to rest. Roll into your hips. roll in the other direction. Nice. Feet together, interlock your fingers, arms up towards the ceiling, roll your hips. But now your center of gravity is really small and your arms are up towards the ceiling. So it's a more tenuous balancing pose that we're doing right now. Tenuous. Tenuous. Is that a word? Tenuous balance. I think it's a word. Yeah. Nice. Bring your feet wide. Reach your left arm up. Really, really high. Lift your right foot off the floor. Really reach a little bit higher and down. Reach your left hand up. Oh, right hand up. Lift your left foot off the floor. So right hand is up, left foot is lifting. Super. So we're going to get standing more like that during the week. We're going to come faster up to stand tomorrow. So stretch out through your legs. We have 19, 20, 21, 3 more days of deep standing. Roll your ankles, roll in the other direction. Becoming will probably continue with the same standing, strong, but with weights as well. We're going to become really strongly embodied. Nice. Soles of your feet together. Pause. Sitting up tall, pull on your ankles. Oh, Sinead, my awesome Sinead, my wonderful, wonderful sister. She's in a she's going to be on a podcast. So I'll stick up the podcast whenever it comes out. I think it comes out on Sunday. So we'll stick it up, okay? Yeah, she's amazing. She's amazing. Nice. So come lie on the floor, landing all the way down, land in. So as you land on the floor, take a moment, so maybe you still do the longer resting, that deeper, slower, 2 or 3 minutes, 5 minutes of meditation that we practiced way back in Ember and whatever we did back in authentic and Ember. I forget them. Or maybe you're just going to do a fast one. Whatever you're doing, rest in, land in. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I'm going to do day 1, seminar 10. Amazing. Deep into cells and the nervous system and the endocrine system and how they interact and the HPA axis. And going to be deep into awesome stuff. So I'll see you all tomorrow. And have a great day. Ciao. Slán.